That makes sense.
But having like a second or third song.
Yeah, okay, so I'll try to go through probably a couple songs in the same album. I'll try to pick out a couple. Maybe the starting track.
It also just depends on how wordy the songs are. There's some songs that are like 4 minutes long, but in terms of actual lyrical content, it's not that many words.
Yeah, from what I remember, this one isn't super wordy, so I'll give you a couple. Yeah, and then the other, I guess, question I have is also, by the way, hello everyone. Good. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's like, obviously with calligraphy, I know part of the point is, you can kind of, shape the words to kind of, represent certain things in the song. So, obviously it's about partly like a shipwreck. So if they could somehow resemble or evoke a shipwreck, or just like the part where toward the end of Good Morning Captain, where he's just screaming, "I miss you," that part, I don't know, just something about it, make it look jagged or angular, or really like convey, just that it's kind of a scream of pain. Yeah, that could be, and and it could be also, but that part also just something that conveys that it's like kind of a scream of pain, because to me it's not just about that. That's a really powerful part of the song, but it's also just something that I miss him. Like that's what I would want to say to him.
Honestly, I can, if you're using your I Was Worth channel, I can put out in a couple of channels with friends.
That would be wonderful. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
If you have I know you have a day, but if you have, whenever you set like a time.
Yeah, I would probably start around 11 to 12. And I probably will keep it slightly vague, just so I have a window of in case something goes wrong. Because, Twitch and stuff can be weird. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of. It's like, cause it really does, just like, and I won't, like I've just I think about him a lot. Like when you have a friend who you've talked about so many things over the years, there are certain things where you just see them and I think, I wish he was here because he would have loved to see this, or we could have talked about this, or just And yeah, so it's like I miss him, and that song makes me think of him, and just that I miss him, and I guess also, I don't know, it's like a song about generational trauma, and like about like stuff like that, and it's like that's kind of like like something that it's like I feel like both he and I have struggled a lot with that, with like kind of learning to work through the things that we've inherited, and and like it's just, like that lyric to me encapsulates something that's not just about the song and about Justin, but about just what I would want to say to him, because it's just like there's also just a part with the beginning of the song where he says like, "Let me in," a voice cried softly, and I always think of that line. He's just, again, he's often kind of tends to get really stuck in his own head. And so I'm just like, I wish you'd let me in,
Yeah.
Like I'm standing at the door, and like, sometimes he does, like metaphorically, sometimes it's like about a ship captain, and they're like, or someone's on a ship and they're like, they crash, and like they're like the only survivor, and they're getting lost, and they're looking for a place to stay and stuff like that. And it's like, I feel like, he's lost, or maybe he's the person in the, in the cabin even, who's there, they're like, "Let me in," I'm trying to find my way home, it's, yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think, again, we should be able to get through the main story tonight, so that'll be fun. Okay, yeah, just making sure she knows. Okay. Hang on, gotta make sure the volume's all right. Oh yeah, and get this plugged in. Okay, so first of all, I don't hear anything. Okay, let's check YouTube.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay, so that works. All right. I think what we found out the last time that was something like this, that was just you just kind of had to unplug and replug back in the thing. The is this an HDMI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big cord.
So hang on, I'll plug this in and I'll try that. Yeah. How is boating and how is Annapolis?
Lovely. I love Annapolis.
It is.
I associate Annapolis, unfortunately, with work because our headquarters is there. Not unfortunately, I don't. My company is fine. I usually don't get time to like see Annapolis for what it actually is. So.
My dad, for some reason, desperately wanted me to go to the Naval Academy and still.
Oh yeah, Mike, can you try adjusting the volume on the
Yeah. I mean, it started like the first time I went there as like a teenager with my parents, and like it was their off day, so you guys walking around in their uniforms through town. My dad was like, "You would look really cute in that uniform." I was like, "Well, obviously, I look cute every day."
Very true.
I was like, "I would obviously look adorable in the little like dress whites, like come on." But even just like this past weekend, he's like, "Man, I really wish you had gone to the academy." I was like, "I was never gonna go to the Naval Academy."
One doesn't just go to the Naval Academy.
I was like, "In what world?" First of all, I wouldn't have gotten in. I was like a shitty student. I was like, they don't just let anyone into the Navy. And also, like, what capacity would I have served the Navy? Like, being like a PR person? I was like, what? I was like, I know you had this dream, Dad, but you really need to let it go at this point.
Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. You know, in the Navy, Jordan, in the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas, and you can put your mind at ease.
So they say.
All right, I'm gonna try just pulling it up again.
There's this thing in like Naval Academy training where they have a day where you have to like work as a team to climb up a greased pole. It's like, that's what you want from me, Dad?
Man, a greased pole would be truly terrible. I feel like in climbing, like every time, like when we had our climbing thing in gym, I was really great at climbing rope when it had like a knot in it, but just like the regular rope, it was bad.
Even with the knots, I did not have the arm strength.
I was able to get to the top with like the knotted but then I was like,
they also don't teach you like the proper technique to climb ropes in kids. They're kind of just like, here's a rope, climb it, and it's like, but how?
I remember like with my bless him. He was actually quite a good gym teacher in elementary school. And there was this one time where we were doing like the quote unquote gymnastics, like tumbling unit, and he was just like, yeah, you just tumble.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm like, this is the one part you're gonna
remember my gymnastics teacher yelling at me for not being able to do a cartwheel. She's like, just imagine you're between 2 brick walls. I'm like, that's not something I can accurately imagine. Like, I can't make my body pretend that it's between 2 walls.
Yeah, I think some people have very strong visual imaginations and forget the rest of us don't.
Well, I can't imagine 2 walls. I can't make my body be between the 2 walls, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
It's all fun to visualize, but that doesn't make my body do the thing.
Yeah.
My school was kind of crazy with their gym units. Like, in elementary school, I was like, yeah, my gym leader, like, brought out unicycle. They was like, yeah, here's your unicycle. They were like, what?
We had a juggling unit. The craziest is when I went to GT school. And
oh, yeah.
The stretches that they would make me do, you would have to count reps by naming the muscle that you're stretching. So you'd be doing squats and going like, gluteus maximus 1, gluteus maximus 2. And it was so ridiculous. And then we had to do dance. But the best is when they did volcano.
Oh.
So they would turn the whole gym into like an obstacle course. So it was like there were little little scooter things that would swear, tied to jump ropes. You would have to like get someone to inch out on scooters and pull it back and send people up that way and then climb up the mats and then like get on the ropes and like swing over to another mat.
Yes.
And, like, it was so fucking fun. It was like the best days when you watched the gym class and you saw the volcano set up. You're like, fuck yes.
Oh, fun.
Go.
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate.
Speak, friend, and
These
enter.
customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now? Nothing is lost by indulging
Now, come on,
in
Morrigan. I feel like we've been on a journey together,
civilized
you know?
conduct, particularly when unexpected.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, when you help stop a criminal conspiracy to overthrow an empress, it brings you together.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
Okay, I'm actually gonna wait just because I think there's a little bit of important exposition here. So wait till Jordan's back.
I, for strange horticulture, I fucked up because I didn't have enough plants to choose, like, when it was, like, working through the endings. I'm like, oh, I'm clearly just locked into this one, and I think I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna try to get this plant.
Yeah, that sounds, well, I look forward to it. Yeah, I did definitely enjoy my first start with it.
Yeah, I fucked up a little bit, and then I proceeded to fuck up a little further. It was my first foray into this.
Yep, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I do like the I guess the grape, Jordan.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal, and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony.
Girl
More
boss.
Danish tales, I assume.
Okay, I will say that that there are occasionally moments in this where I feel like the writers, maybe they were assuming a human default character and forgotten elf would be saying these lines. It's weird when my Dalish elf character is like, tell me about this Mythal to a human. Especially because, okay, for context, I will show you when we get around, but she has a tattoo on her face. They're called Valasleen. They all correspond to different elven deities. Hers is a Mythal tattoo. So,
Well, it could also just look at it from the perspective that she wants to see what non-Dalish people say and think.
oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, that's actually be kind of funny if she's like, especially like, I want to hear what stupid thing. Yes.
Huh,
Yes.
That's interesting. Mythal, huh? Sounds like a cool guy. Tell me more.
Okay, you know what? I like that better. Like, I remember seeing someone online being like, I love when men mansplain me to things. It's just like they're like a little kid getting excited to tell me about stuff.
I'm choosing to view it as her being like, oh
Yeah.
yeah? Tell me more.
Yes. Yes,
As
you're
she
right.
strokes her tattoo.
Yeah,
Like,
and as she's just, and
totally, man.
like sitting here with rapt interest, like, tell me more.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, you know that look you sometimes, I remember seeing, like, in Calvin and Hobbes, there's, like, a strip where Calvin's dad is just, like, listening to him with a faux rapt attention in his hand like this. And yes, tell me more and tell me more about your journey. After you touched down in Houston with your magic flying, what happened? Like that, like, yeah.
That was the best part
If you know more about this,
It's
Solus,
like,
speak.
The oldest accounts say
is
Mythal was
realizing
broken.
just like Calvin is his parents.
Yeah.
Was the mother,
And the
protective
mom
and
was a
fierce.
shit stirrer,
That
and
is
the dad
all.
makes up crazy
This
shit.
is not
Yeah.
And like that's why he's like he is.
Whatever the
That's why
truth,
Calvin's, like,
all
so
accounts of
smart.
Mythal end
True.
the same. Exiled to beyond.
That
with
is
her
very
brethren.
true, yeah. Each And okay, I actually hadn't thought of it before, but yeah, like his dad kind of is. Loki seems like a.
There's even like panels where it's like, I hope you have. Mom saying to Calvin's like, I hope you have a kid someday that like puts you through this, and Calvin being like, that's funny. That's what Grandma says that she used to say to you.
So speaking of stories about generational trauma. All right, yeah.
What do you mean exiled?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
So yeah, the gods were defeated and disappeared because of a mysterious trickster wolf guy. It's Ragnarok, basically. It's like this wolf god Fen Harel. We've seen wolf statues around throughout the game. He's kind of like if Loki was also Fenrir.
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Oh yeah, that's, I believe, because of the necromancy thing. It's like she's warping time, basically. Oh yeah, this is this bonus because we took the history knowledge part. So that's fun.
If they keep records, it could change everything we thought we knew about history.
There's really no. To discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows. We may, however, find these elves reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
Oh, and I will say that, yeah, that's something that I think I realized is that, you know, they designed these specialization subclasses, and they clearly decided so that every one of your companion characters is one of those specializations, and it's kind of a way to, like, try them out and see how they work, which I think is smart. But, like, you could also tell that because of this, like, those specializations were kind of designed with the character in mind. So, like, Necromancer, you know, the Dorian is a Necromancer, and the special ability it has is one that lends you bend time, which doesn't really have anything to do with necromancy, but I'm pretty sure is more just because, again, Dorian's the guy, you know, he's got the time magic background. And I also presume that's what's going on here. It's kind of like you're warping time. So that's why you're kind of fading in and out.
Using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal.
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Okay, so there's this weird glowing thing that she said could be like an entrance thing. Let's see what this is. Okay. That one doesn't seem to be reacting. Perhaps we will find more. Oh yeah, and there's this.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the Temple's Guardians.
237.
There's a funny
It feels hot.
there's a funny skit of like a group that does like skits about both like TTRPG and RPG stuff. And they're like, is this guy and he's like in a game and he sees like, you know, like the stats of gold, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be
The
so
Temple
rich,
of
and it's like
Mythal,
only like 50 gold.
constructed in an age when elves, not
Convinced, like, the
men,
players, like,
dominated
gaslight
this
him,
land.
like, there's more
They
gold
believed
than there
Mythal
actually
a
is.
goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment
Yeah, that.
after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
Something about their characters and everything. did this thing, like, I did this thing, and like, one guy chimes in and is like, I found a gold chest and I didn't tell the group, and then like the next panel is like that being like crucified, like, it's like, that's up fucked up. You gotta share the gold.
The line must be drawn here, no further.
And it's like all the other professions were just like 10 times worse. And it's like, I didn't share the gold I found, and it's like, how dare you?
I do remember seeing like a campaign where a guy was like, I mean, this was like a campaign with like online personality, so it was more leaning into like the trickster part of it. But he was like, in the entire campaign, he was using like weighted dice to get him all these higher goals, and then at the end, he's like, I am the most hard thing you could do. Have used weighted dice, and everyone was like, instead of freaking out, they were just like, you go, use those weighted dice. Fuck up the campaign.
I remember when we learned how to like make shapes and stuff in school, and they taught us how to like make a cube out of paper and like, where to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing that and weighting them and trying to like bet things with my friends.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
I was a little gambler. I also, my dad taught me how to play poker when I was like 5 or 6. So it's like in elementary school, like, hey, should we? You all got this candy for field day. Should we play a little poker?
I mean,
and then we'd get teachers coming up, like, you guys can't gamble in class. It's like, no, we're not gambling. It's candy.
I remember, like, for like an 8th grade health class, I don't, it must have been close to the end of the year or something, but there's no other circumstance. There's no other timeline in which this made sense. But I think it was like, oh, we're just kind of killing time now, so, you know, break off into groups, and if you have spare time, might as well just bust out a board game. And my group, instead of playing like a normal board game or something, we're like, what if we just play Texas Hold'em in class?
that's, I mean...
Yeah.
We were just like, yeah,
Absolutely, baby.
we were just in the corner just playing Texas Hold'em.
I definitely remember getting a talking to for teaching all the kids how to play poker. But that also helped me win a lot of poker games, like, in my youth. Especially when I was, like, very young, because it was like, people just assume that you don't know the rules of poker. And they're like, well, let me explain the rules to you, and I would always just be like, okay. And then would just do crazy bluffs. We're just like, oh, she doesn't know how to play it.
Ah, I see. So you were kind of letting them hustle themselves.
Yeah. So if you want to assume I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm doing, by all means.
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, so I was... Yeah. I was just leveling up, and I think here is some kind of noteworthy exposition, I guess, over, if I remember correctly, over here. Oh, also, love a good wall carving of... That is a very shaggy beard.
For a moment, I just thought it was like a passage drawn on the wall. It's like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Oh, yep. Hello, wolf statue.
I like this place.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's Purdy. The rebel god. The Dalish use Harlan to mean traitor to one's kin. The word does not appear in any elven text before the Tower's age. The ancient root word is related to Harlan, or opposition, and Helithan, or noble struggle. The Dalish call Fen Harel a god of deception, but I would posit a far more accurate translation would be god of rebellion. So I think that's actually inspired by the fact that the word Satan in Hebrew originally just means adversary, and theories generally is that originally it probably referred to like an angel, like essentially like an angel on the side of God, but whose job it is to test people, you know, to test their faith and stuff. Because like in the book of Job, when you first see Satan, like he's up in heaven, he's not in hell, he's just in heaven chilling with God, and they're making a bet. So that's I think this is an homage to it. His word basically means adversary. So it's like, yeah. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Fen Harel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understood more ancient Elven, you might find earlier versions of the Dreadwolf story give him a more nuanced motivation beyond spite. From a treaty on the pagan and heretical custom of the Elven by Senelin Tavernier of the University of Orlais, commissioned by Empress Celine.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the
Read the
dread
description
wolf,
again.
Fen Harel. In elven
Well, she's explaining,
tales,
yeah.
he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen Harel in Methal's greater sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
I will say sorry, I'm stumped coming from a Dalish.
Yeah, but instead I'll go for the. Thankfully, you do have a Dalish.
My clan set statues of the dread wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Oh yeah, and that is our.
What meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern
Yeah.
by staring at it.
Isn't he literally an elf? He's
Yeah,
more an expert than
an
you are.
expert.
Yeah, I agree, but also this is really funny. I think, like, get a room.
You two look like you're about to kiss when you argue.
It's time we pressed forward.
Agreed.
That's funny. But yeah, by the way, so this is a real anthropology concept. I believe it's called an apotropiac, but there are certain, like, you know, entities or deities and myths that, like, you know, people in a certain, you know, community, they won't really build temples to them or worship them in a conventional sense, but they will build statues of them right on the edge of their territory, like right where their territory ends and something else begins, because it's like, they're scary, we want other people to be scared. We want to ward them off. We don't want them, like, near our sacred sites, but we want them at the border scaring off other people. With this name, actually, I don't see what part is blurry.
Next to the pictures. Is that supposed to look like that?
Like the
Or are you thinking there are names there?
I'm just saying it's something that isn't just random art methods. Blurry art graphics.
Well, that's actually a mark of what's called guard, which is an armor thing. So that is just kind of a bar.
Solus B.
So actually, hang on. So to me, at least, looking at the computer, it doesn't look blurry to me. Does it look blurry to you?
It just looks like a bunch of bars.
Yeah, and it is just a bunch of bars. Those are armor markings. But they almost do look like letters, so for sure. So I get what you're saying.
Letters, but it's supposed to be something that isn't just blurry nice.
It kind of gives Minecraft to me.
Well, it is okay, but yeah, actually, I'm genuinely okay. I don't. It doesn't look blurry at all to me. So are you?
I don't think it's.
Does that look blurry to you?
No, they're like the same.
Yeah, they're not. It's not really. I wouldn't call that blurry. Maybe.
It's just
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
It's just it's a bad design choice where it doesn't look like anything.
I think it just doesn't look like
It looks like it's something that's not being rendered properly.
like a typical like health metric that we're
Yeah,
used to
it's
seeing.
just
Yeah, that. Yeah, I can agree that it scans a little weirdly. I guess it didn't register to me because I'm used to looking at it, I think, a lot closely on my laptop, and you know, you see it for a while up close. I feel like you stop noticing that it looks kind of weird. But yeah, for sure.
It's like they're
That's one of the red Templars.
not having a good time. I know we're not playing, but could you like more than one ball at a time?
Let's see. So, I mean, like load. What? How do you mean load up? Like
It's like I feel like in like other videos, just like
Come on, we might catch them.
Yes. So trick shots and stuff.
Hold a moment.
Those are, I believe,
While
basically
they
like
rush
special
ahead,
moves, kind
this
of like the
leads
magic,
to our
like
true
doing like
destination.
casting
We
spells
should walk the
for
petitioner's
mages.
path as before.
So
An
basically,
army
yes.
fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
I mean, obviously, I think as a Daily, she'd also want to respect this place. So I think, yeah, she'd want to check. But what do y'all think?
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
I must say, getting to dress down Morrigan
There
slightly
is
as an elf is fun.
a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I think this is a good point. I don't think she knows enough about it.
You barely know what the Well of Sorrows is, but you want to restore it.
Yes. Is Thedas so full of wonders that we should leave them to die one by one? Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
So I will say it is interesting to me, it's I think interesting in telling that, like going back to Tolkien, I feel like one of the big running themes of fantasy has been, like the decline of magic in the world, and that being symbolized by like the decline of the elves, going back to Valinor and all that. I think it's interesting because it's definitely kind of going back to Tolkien. He very much conceived of it as like kind of in relation to the rise of industry and the way that humans have kind of devastated the natural world. And also just in the ways that we have, related to the world and each other, kind of made a world a little less magical place. Which obviously there's a point there, So yeah.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
We're gonna have to kill Josephine to kill Corypheus. Let's do it. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. What do y'all want to say? 1, 2, 3.
Do you want the one yourself?
That is, I think, a good question to ask at this point.
Is your real goal the power inside this well?
Yes, if that is the only way to preserve it. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Morgan being the embodiment of fuck around and find.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That sounded alright.
yep.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor?
So if we jump down
Be
that way, we
careful.
would go there.
There is
but,
no return once we leap after the Templars.
yeah, I think if we can do it the respectful way, especially since there are like living elves in here, that's probably a good idea. Oh. It lit up. Oh, I think... well, I'll show you how this works. So I think the way it works is if you can't step on the same one twice. If you do, then it kind of deactivates the whole thing. So just start from here.
You just have to make sure you got that inner corner one.
Inner corner like that.
No, so okay. So now come up here, sweep, do these. Like that's like this last time. So here,
Oh yeah.
back in, come around.
Okay, yeah. Gonna catch. I do like the sound. It's very musical. Okay, and then I'm gonna snake over.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Yeah, this place is pretty, and as far as the design goes, I don't know. There's obviously a little bit European, but something about all of like the angles and everything. So it's also and just I guess maybe the jungle. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the DLC. That's the other DLC.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you become the tycoon, and then you have your...
It turns into B&B tycoon.
It's roller coaster tycoon all over again.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd play a B and... Oh, I love Zoo Tycoon though. That game was so fun.
I have the dinosaur and like aquatic world add-ons. So had like dolphin shows and dinosaur cages.
Okay, so let's see. This one seems relatively straightforward because that, presumably leads back here. Oh yeah, and even more Fen'Harel statues. So that's interesting. But yeah, no, Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2 were both a lot of fun. Okay, here's the tricky part, I think. It's...
You might have had to start earlier over on the other side. So that you can end on that on this path.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I'll try to keep... Yeah, I'll keep going as long as I can until I reach an impasse. Yeah. Oh. I will say what I remember is that stepping out of the bounds of it entirely does, cause it to start over, but stepping on things that aren't tiles within the boundaries of it is okay. Okay, so hang on a second. I see. So it looks like there's a gate here. So I'm guessing there's probably like a switch we have to hit somewhere.
That thing right there.
Yeah. That gate, yeah. Because I think there might be like a switch somewhere that. Oh, that's a plant. Oh yeah, I know what you mean because I think that one, that one is just in general the shape of it is kind of odd. So yeah, it's weird. I agree. Let me see. Good question. Let me see. Yeah, because you know how we are with jumping.
They could have made
So you enter that way, but that might not necessarily be the Twilight answer.
Yeah, maybe.
Go further in.
Well, isn't it as soon as...
So it seems like that thing that's behind the gate is where you have to end. So go up here into the
here and from the yeah.
So yeah, go back as far this way as you can, and here, and that's back out.
Okay.
And then restart it from there.
I think going back like. Oh yes, there is a hello lever.
So maybe come back around to that one.
Oh, we got to pull the lever one more time because now that part's blocked off. I guess to get all the way back. Oh shit! Wait, I probably shouldn't have done that one because it probably wants me to come back this somewhere like this way. You know. Probably should have. Okay. I mean, at least I'll try. See how far I can go. Yeah, this is kind of like this is like a very noise rock sound, you know, very atonal. Oh, yep. But we got closer at least. So, okay, I think next time. Yeah, maybe because we can. I guess we can start anywhere. So, like.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
What if you started from turn back around?
Mhm.
What if you started from like here and then looped back up this way and then around?
Yeah, I think that works. I think that would work. So it would be like.
Start like at the halfway point
Yeah.
there, and then loop
Mhm.
around one of these things like back up
Mhm.
front.
All right, and I'm gonna step off just so I can pull this. Double check if I see anything. Okay. And then step here. This is one fun thing about playing this game with friends is again just kind of figuring out the puzzles together and talking it out. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna not pull this. Okay. Then, let's. Maybe I should start in this middle one then.
No, start from the one that you can't get right now.
Oh yeah.
And then, had you done it exactly the same?
Okay. All right. So I guess first I'm just gonna pull this then. Okay, I'm gonna start at the diagonal. Yeah. Oh wait.
I was gonna say the other party members can sure. It's like
They usually can't. They.
that's a terrible game.
Yeah, they can't. Generally, like I played this game before, that is not usually a thing that happens. So maybe I don't know. There might have been a glitch. Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't think you were in that.
And then I think like this.
That would have been crazy if you were just going around and then other people were doing it and then you're like, you're fucking all up.
Stop moving!
Yeah, although I will say if that was a problem, you actually can. You can just tell a character, hey, go to a certain place and just stand there until I tell you otherwise. I've not needed to do it, but if you were having problems with that, I could. Okay, but yeah, now I'm back here. Okay, now pull this again. Right, and that's good. Yes, I think this is it. Yes, I think. Woo!
The ritual is complete. We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
And I think that was the hardest one, so I think the last one should be less complicated. But yeah, this place is pretty, and it also, something about it, maybe just because of the jungle and everything, does almost make me think a little bit of like ancient Aztec or Mayan ruins.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor?
Nope.
Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
We got it.
Yep.
We're into what we're doing now.
One of the problems with auto-triggering dialogue in video games.
Which we get it.
It's like that Frozen video.
I think that enemy got the points. Yes. Actually, we'll have to show Jordan that one. Okay, so this one, okay, I remember, okay, yeah, this one is, I think, longer, but it doesn't require any lever pulling, at least, thankfully. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd be down to try one, and I could go for some tea as well.
Yeah. Just want classic fruity.
Yeah, any kind of classic fruity tea sounds good.
I can't attest to. I've never had these ones before, so I don't really know. But I don't think you can really go wrong with like tea biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, is that?
I was gonna say, yeah, one got a little trapped back here.
Okay, I'll pull this out because I think it'll make it. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I'll just they're already kind of.
Get it.
I like it. It's a little bit like a vanilla wafer. Let's see.
So sorry, just real quick.
That looks normal.
Yeah.
That is not.
Yes, it is strangely shaped. It's a little strange, yeah. Again, I've gotten so used to it that it probably just doesn't register to me the same because you're. Yes, and like for the record, so this is called these weird shaped metal bars. Those are called guard.
I don't care what they are.
Yeah. But well, for context about why it's first kind of kicking in now, normally only warriors get it, but as you upgrade certain things, I think certain warriors and stuff have abilities that give everyone guard. So that's why we're not noticing it until now.
That makes sense. So it's like it definitely has not looked like that the whole time.
Yeah.
I would have said something in the last year
Yeah.
before this. Like I'm not crazy. That looks different. Okay,
Yes, it does.
I feel like Blackwall has had those.
Yes, he has had them before, but it's one person that stands out.
You
Yeah.
don't need to take out that often. I just like haven't noticed it before.
Yeah.
My first time where it was like it all looked like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, I I'm not crazy. That looks weird.
It does. It is strange, and I will say it's also one of those.
Like,
Yeah.
Just, it looks bad.
Yeah, and it's also probably. Yeah, that's also no. I mean, I don't have as strong a reaction, but again, I'm used to it, and I will say that the fact that usually only one character at a time is getting it, unless you upgrade it really high, is probably why they didn't spend all that much time trying to make it look good. You know, that's probably why it was down the priority list. Because yeah, I agree, it could look better, and that's probably why. Okay, so, if I remember correctly, this one actually kind of loops around to, like, there's essentially, like, another section of these that you can only get to from walking up this way. Okay, so I'm looking at this now, and I'm just trying to be like, okay, at the very least, we know that we'll want to plan a route so that we can probably loop back around. Yeah.
Come back up those stairs and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I would love one.
So I think, actually, the best way to kind of have it come back to where we began is, I think, actually doing this, because then we don't have to worry about walking any of this, you know, until we get back. Yeah. Okay, now we got... Okay, I think there are, again, 3 rows back there, so we're gonna loop around. Bless you. Okay. Okay, so, yes, I can see more of those tiles over there. So I'm thinking we probably want to leave room to kind of loop back around and come this way, you know? So probably like this, and then just only touch this one. Okay. Oh, thank you. Alright, and then we got another, looks like basically the same alignment. So, I think we will want it. So I think we will want to end up back at the top, because this will get us, you know, it's because there's no staircase here, you know. So I think we have to come back up this way. So we'll want to leave. So we'll want to leave some space here. Yeah, start at the second. Especially because we can just kind of walk over that without triggering. Okay. So I think, yeah, we're gonna want to. Yeah. Okay. Second. Okay, I think. Okay, then. Where am I? Oh, yeah, that probably, I think I can do that. You're right. Yes. Okay, we're good. Oh, hang on. That counted for 2. Shit. I'm trapped. Okay. So.
I thought you were gonna go like across and then dig up.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Well, at least we know most of the way. Okay, so let me see. There's, So I think we're supposed to, let's see, you go down here, and then, like, or, actually, no, I think you go, like, this, or, no, this. Yeah, that makes the most sense. And then, so you're here, and then you come up like that, and like that, and then, yes, okay. I think, yeah, I see it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to kind of deactivate, but yeah. But we got most of it. It's good. Alright. Okay, so, let's see. Yeah. Go like this. Okay. And... yeah, maybe the ancient elves were just like really into atonal jazz, you know? And then we said, yeah, the second one. Okay, that, 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 that. Okay, and then, so we want to, yes, okay, that. Is this what you were thinking, Mai? Okay. Okay. And then... yes. Okay, excellent. We got...
Everything is lit.
So
It's
what
lit.
now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
It does make me think a little of like Aztec and Mayan ruins in some ways. Maybe even a little bit like ancient Egyptian. Like these mural things with all the textures, that does kind of strike me as kind of like Mesoamerican. Well, the door was blue, and it was glowing blue. The other one was open, so hopefully it's a good sign. Woo! Okay.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
It's the sex dungeon.
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
So my kind of thinking is this one, because it's like we're in their house, you know. I feel like we don't have we're not really in a position to be demanding. Like, we're trespassing on their property.
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am Guldabalas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven
Shemlin
warred
means
upon
humans.
ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vera Belisan must be preserved.
So I feel like this is a big twist, obviously, because all the myths are that, you know, basically that the ancient Elven civilization was destroyed by humans. And again, I feel like there is a little bit of a like an inspiration from the ancient Mayans, you know, because when like Spanish colonizers, you know, reached Mexico, like, you know, the Aztecs were still there, obviously, but there's also this like Mayan civilization that was clearly had been there, but had collapsed by the time they arrived.
What is this Vera Balisan exactly?
It is a path. One walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
I kind of feel this, you know?
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Well, so...
Our people? The ones we see in the forest.
Wait a second.
Shadows wearing Valisleen.
You're wearing a tattoo. That's what a Valisleen is. I'm confused. Okay, I don't think I noticed that.
Invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
I think this is a good idea.
Yeah. Fuck the well.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek.
Yeah.
As for the Vera Belisan, it shall not be despoiled. Even
Yeah.
if I must destroy it myself.
Yeah, stop. No, yeah, I get it. It's like stop being the white girl with dreads who wants to explain Native American people how to be spiritual.
It really is.
They left someone behind. A
Yeah.
handy guide, maybe.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since
And I think that is intentional, but yeah,
She
it's,
seeks to
it's
protect the
funny.
Well of Sorrows.
Oh yeah, and all those, so if we were to kind of stray from the path he's showing us, he's opening these open things, those would lead us to, I guess, kind of the more standard pathway through the temple, and there are a bunch of Templars there. So, yeah, he's basically allowing us to just cut past all the Templars. And if we did not do this stuff, we would have to fight the Templars, and I believe, yeah, we would have to fight him and his people too.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
Yeah, this definitely
We
is
can
the
always
place
ask our
to...
hosts.
I will leave that to you.
To walk into like another race's like holy temple, I'm just like, wow, they wasted a lot of time on this nonsense.
Yeah, that's
Such
like...
a hot take.
Yeah, that's...
It's not because it's been not doing great today.
It's like, yo, cool opinion. Maybe shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just kind of a thing where it's just like, yeah, it's time for the white people to say stupid white people things. Whenever one of the people wronged one another, they would not call for Elgernon to avenge them, for his fury would destroy all it touched. He's like the sun gods, you know, sunlight, you know, yeah. Mithal saw this bring strife among the people, and went to Elgernon. She offered to deliver justice when the people warred among themselves. Elgernon saw her wisdom and agreed, binding all to abide by her verdicts. Some petitioning for Mithal for justice hid jealousy, accusing those who had done them no wrong. She saw their lies and struck them down. Others petitioning Mithal for justice burned with wrath for imagined slights. She saw their weak hearts and struck them down. I'm getting very Indiana Jones vibes, from this, He chose poorly. Those coming to her with clear minds and open hearts were granted judgment and protection, and Mythal harried their enemies until the end of their days. I mean, that'd be awesome, honestly. Like, if you could just, be like, hey, lady, I come to you with, for example, my shitty abusive ex. Can you please harry them for the rest of their days? I'm down with that. Longbow of the Griffin. That sounds fancy. Okay, I think... Alright, Abelos, we were following you. Where'd you go?
Penshra! Gilas Velathan!
I believe
there
you
he
would
is.
prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
Elgernon, wrath and thunder, give us glory, give us victory over the earth that shakes our cities. Strike the usurpers with your lightning, burn the ground under your gaze, bring winged death against those who throw down our work. Elgernon, help us take the land. Song to Elgernon, found in the Temple of Mythal, author unknown. I feel like they could call that Elgernon song basically Ode to Being a Hater. More Fen'Harel statues, and these ones are gold.
Walking really slowly to
Yeah.
no sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, I feel like maybe I'm just bad at things. Sometimes they want to turn away and they're it. So we're just awkwardly running back and forth, trying to trigger the door opening. And I just look like an idiot that just walking for a
No, I don't think that's
holding
just
off
a...
the Red Templars.
Glad we're not between them.
Oh yeah, you can see them through this wall. But yeah, no, I don't think that's just, I think that sometimes happens. Certain games, they make it so, if you're in proximity, the door starts opening. But, the proximity box is, really small. Yeah. Yep, we have an amulet that allows us to do that. Oh dang, winged people.
I remember being like, invisibility would be a cool power, and so there was an anime called Heaven's Creature Department or Animal Department or something like that. And they're like, if you were invisible, you also would not be able to see. And I would be like, wow, that really ruined me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in the X-Files there is this thing where it's almost like a genie thing, where he grant you a wish, but in a way that's always darkly ironic. And so this guy wishes to be invisible, he's a pervert, and then but then he gets run over by a car because of course the car doesn't see him because he's invisible.
Yeah, I'm invisibility as a power seems kind of sucks.
Yeah, maybe there are certain kind of ways you could I guess modify it so it wouldn't suck, but yeah.
Going through things unnoticed would be cool, but then I'm you could also just get potentially people will probably be bumping into me all the time.
Yeah.
Because I just be chilling.
Okay. Yes, with the Invisible Man, yeah.
Stop being invisible. He's I can't turn myself back.
Yeah.
Well, that was, yeah. Also, the show Misfits was so good. What's the one with Robbie, what's his face? Robert Keenan? Yeah. Starting my crush on Robert Keenan. He's so good. Just absolute content. But what's the Ewan something? The guy who played Ramsey Bolton.
Yeah.
He plays this like weird dork
Alright, what am
on
I
the
doing?
show. Who's like a Twitter user. Who when these kids are all doing community service and are out during the storm, in which anyone who's like outside during the storm gets superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all kind of based on like who they were before.
Yeah. There's the guy with the milk powers, right?
But that character becomes invisible. A loser.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
He starts like controlling people where then like they stop. And he's like, I can make you have a stroke over and over again without ever dying.
Yeah, so he's
it's like, well, that's horrifying.
Yeah, that's some bloodbending shit right there.
So Mithal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
The whole time Robert Sheehan thinks he doesn't have any powers until he gets killed and buried. Finds out that his powers
Yeah, that's
cool. What a fun way to find out.
Bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
I mean, yeah. Why are you here?
honestly, yeah, let's do this.
What are you doing here, Samson?
Following his orders. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
Yeah.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry Lyrium was good for something.
Yeah.
This armor makes me a living fortress.
Yeah, so that's why he got forced.
Body.
Yeah, there's
I won't forget
the armor and the lyrium. Yeah.
Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Yeah, he's basically being radiation poisoned. I feel like. Yeah. So I think let's say that's insane because again, yeah, you don't look so hot.
Corypheus already caused one disaster. Help him now and he'll rip the world apart.
I'm helping him reshape it. He's had centuries to make ready. You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
You ready to do it? Because remember, we prepared for this. We did that special mission thing where we learned how to sabotage his armor.
Power's all well and good, until it's taken away.
What did you do? What did you do? My armor. It's gone. Delirium. I need it. Kill them all.
Yeah, so we still gotta fight people, but if we hadn't prepared like that, this would have been significantly Oh, still got some bees. Oh dang, Abelos, look, he's got a big ass axe thing. Actually, you know what? Like, I feel like I'm seeing Abelos with his big ass hammer. Definitely, I feel like that's what Alien looks like.
I actually don't know the size of the brain axe. I mean, it's a two-handed weapon, so it's not.
Yeah. Dang, look at them. Them bees is going at it.
You'll pay for that!
Honestly, I kind of want to let the bees finish him off.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
You can't take it.
I mean, that's like twice Garen's height, right?
You mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Morgan, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, back off, Morgan.
Enough.
You cannot honestly...
I said enough.
The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask?
As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Yeah.
2, yeah.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Via Belisan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
I mean, I want to know more about the price personally.
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Via Belisan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she
Oh no,
ever
they
did.
will let us choose
Bound
between
as
well,
we
two
are
different things.
bound. The choice is yours.
Well, I'm just saying, our person apparently already has Mythal tattoos. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like
sort of locked into Mythal.
Yeah, true.
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong.
Oh.
The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Virabella San remains. As do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shaman have not touched. It may be that only Fenrir awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
I think I think we should invite him to join us. What do y'all think?
Sure, yeah.
You could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves long ago.
Malas Amalin Nahalam Abalas.
You tell him, Solus.
His name, Abalas, means sorrow.
Oh yeah, the Vera Nabalas, yeah.
I hope he finds a new name.
Aw.
That is rough to have as a
That actually is kind of wholesome.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat?
Oh yeah, the
Can
mirrors.
Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
That's not good, I think. If the well feels hungry, yeah. What do you think, Mai? Yeah.
Don't go any closer, Morrigan.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Are you?
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? This is my heritage.
Yeah!
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream.
Bitch, you probably
Can
put
you
raisins
honestly
in your
tell me
potato
there is
salad.
anyone better suited?
film, so I don't get
I
it.
mean, that would be my first choice, right? Solus?
Yeah.
What about you, Solus?
No. Do not ask me again.
Like, not me, bruh. That's me.
Yeah, I gotta do it. It's me. I'm the vessel, it's me.
I would be. You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will of Mythal?
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
I mean, I don't know what choice we have.
Any of those. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
It feels like either way we're gonna get pushed more again.
I think they do still. I'm pretty sure we have not locked in because I think this is just leading up to the point where they actually let you make the
What's to
choice.
stop you from taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
That's not an answer. And yeah, see, this is where... And before we move on, though, I figure we might as well at least get other people's perspective.
Thoughts?
I always think it's interesting.
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
You're asking me? This is a lot of... weird... I barely understand how any of this works.
Enough
Varric
deliberation.
Varric is
Give me your
just like,
decision.
ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Oh yeah, this is special. Oh yeah, because we're a mage. And,
Listening
yeah.
to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas
I'm
entails.
not familiar with the word gas. Actually,
I
Mike,
would
can you
still
look that
use
up?
the well.
G-E-A-S.
You are right. They must be cautious.
So, we're all in agreement about this, right? We're drinking? Because, I mean, I feel like those memories should go to an elf.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
So, I do have I'll say it after this.
Okay.
The Inquisition needs you. Corypheus still endangers us all.
Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will with the
I think the implication is that this is her reaction when you get back, but
be
yeah.
careful.
No, she's just secretly spying on me.
True.
Why am I here? Corypheus, the Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
I think that's funny. He's just like, I like her sassing the, ancient spirits.
I can't understand what you're... Look, will you help me or not?
Inquisitor! Inquisitor! How do you feel?
really sure who that is, but I think the implication is that's Vithal, that lady who's appearing in the water.
Yeah. And then a gas is like a sort of magical compulsion or obligation.
Okay. So I think in D&D, like, they call that, like, a charm or similar, or like a...
Yeah, I was going to say, there's something with it's basically like a type of magic. It literally means, like, it's basically like
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
Okay, one.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
You could barely translate half the stuff.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Yeah, thank you, Liliana.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
I mean,
should be, like,
didn't you like not even know about
the
well in the first place?
Also, I gotta say, I kind of prefer not having shouting in my head constantly. That sounds, you know.
Really bad for me.
Yeah, 2 or 3. I mean, okay, we'll be a little nicer.
Isn't that what you came here to do?
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed. That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but with his dragon... I need to summon Mythal.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There, an altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
I mean...
I don't think certain is the right word.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Josie's worried about her boo. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that does basically carry right up to the final thing. I'll see if anyone has anything to say about it.
You to fight one last duel.
Aw, one last duel.
This time for all of us. Once you find Corypheus,
all of you,
I suppose we must wait.
Well, I think she means in comparison to the last duel, which was just for her hand.
Let's get real bit.
True.
Time for fighting.
Okay, actually, I like this one. What do you guys think?
I just want to see your face again once this is over.
I'd be happy to arrange that. Please be sure to. I hope that you... Maker, I wish you didn't have to go.
Aww.
You mean the world to me, Josephine Montillier.
Then return to me safely. I must attend to some tasks before you draw out our enemy. Do go before I begin to cry.
Aww. I mean, she's Italian, Jordan. Of course she's dramatic. Oh, I will say, before we do go to that, I have a quick, actually, just a quick little side trip where a very funny thing will happen.
I'll be the good in that.
A hypothetically funny thing. We're just gonna meet, because we have enough money to do the thing that I'm thinking of. We're about to meet one of the strangest characters in this game.
There is no doubt. Captain Tom Rainier.
Oh, someone's talking about Blackwall.
That is concerning, yes.
Concerning? He's a butcher.
Where exactly it is? One of these. Hello, who are you?
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
I guess not.
No, thank you, sister. Make her go with you.
I feel like she's here for some quest, I don't know what.
Corypheus or what have you. The right hand will be divine.
A hard one, she. Set on the way things work.
Okay, so this is funny because they're talking about the right hand. That's Cassandra, who's right here.
Does she strike you as someone who's suffered what she dish out?
You're talking about her right in front of her. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, Maya, wait till you're back. Alright.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
2?
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean ware. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
So you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what
a museum with one thing in it.
Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
But what is it?
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
It's gonna be the air, so it's an honest thing, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll have you know that I'm the Inquisitor.
Of course you are.
I am.
And at this moment you are just as important as any other dreamer who enters my boutique. And just as deserving.
Yeah, that's true. Everything is kind of messy.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is.
I mean, unless maybe maybe it's something he made. Maybe it's just like a drawing he made when he was 5.
Goodbye then.
Yes.
What's the thing?
Okay, and here is so the real thing is this thing I think complete cost 10,000, and we barely bought anything in this game, so we have more than twice that. So yes, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, hang on, I gotta clear out my inventory, but yes, I am. Yeah, it's kind of like I know it's. Yeah, what's that thing you were what's the thing you were saying about Playful Kiss, Maya, where it's like at a certain point it's like I don't even really care anymore. I just need to see something come of this, or I'm gonna cut, or I'm gonna attack someone. All right. Yep, we're gonna buy it. It's just a little statue of a nug. The big one. Operation available. Oh yeah.
I am undone. Buried in wealth, but undone.
He's like, I'm rich now, but also my entire life's purpose is over. Who am I now?
You'd think they'd lost another try.
Yep. Alright, yeah, now back to Skyhold. I might make just like a good kind of like an upgrade or two just to, make sure I'm properly prepared, and then, yeah, we'll just go right to leave this base meet. This takes us right to the end.
Inquisitor?
What do you think about this, Varric?
Oh, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient rune where you consumed a pool of elven...
Varric really does have just like, man, this is a Wendy's energy.
And wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
I guess not. I don't think I have anything new to say. Actually, we probably should talk to Solus briefly. I'm sure he has something. Yeah, what'd you think? Oh, hello.
Why did you do it? I warned you not to.
Solus.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god.
I mean, I feel like I know what it means, but I guess...
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her.
Everything I do,
a part of yourself.
I do it for you. What do y'all want to say? Okay.
You don't even believe in the ancient elven gods.
I don't believe they were gods, no, but I believe that they existed. Something existed to start the legends. If not gods, then mages. Or spirits. Or something we've never seen.
A really big chicken.
And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I mean, I think I like this because the thing she said to Morgan is like, who's going to stop you? So I kind of like the idea that it's like, I have other people to hold me accountable, and that's good.
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless woman may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
Institutions corrupt, I guess. What? Never? Yeah?
There's a first time for everything.
Perhaps. But it will not be this time. I believe even you know that.
Why is this so important to you?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You must not let false modesty allow you to pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrificed to achieve. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Let's see what. Yeah, that does kind of sound like you're leaving. Like, you going somewhere, bro?
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
Okay. Okay, let's check in on... Nope.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
It's always interesting that, you know, there are some people who's like, oh, if you don't like the problems with, if you don't like how things are going in our society, you should leave. And I like, it's kind of the opposite. You know, people are pointing out, no, that's dumb. If you have problems with your society, you should stay so you can, you know, fix them.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
I think he could do good things in Tevinter.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I like that.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me.
Aww.
You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter could be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Here is the request the leader of the tradesmen made.
Yes, I'll see to it.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me?
I forgot we hadn't gotten this.
Why shouldn't they? If you were divine, what would you do? Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free.
Yeah,
the Chantry will
I'm good with
accept them
that.
as the Maker's
Yeah,
children.
Liliana's like, oh,
In
I guess
fact,
now I'm thinking maybe
it
I
will
could be the
accept
divine.
everyone.
And she's like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of, we're gonna
Even
free mages
Canals,
and get rid of Elven
white
and get rid of
people.
racial
The
discrimination.
Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart instead of
Yeah, she's
teaching
just like,
us
oh,
how we are the
she's
same.
like, oh, well, we'll make some moderate changes. So I'm like, no, yeah.
I think you would make a good divine. I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know, the Chantry I wish the world to see.
So I actually do feel like I kind of like this one personally.
Keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming,
I don't know. I mean, Mai, what do you want to do?
Come on, Mai.
I was gonna say I am curious.
All right, fine.
That's never going to happen. Why couldn't I change it? The Chantry dictated. Where
She's just
to have
like, no.
inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It
But-
should encourage.
I mean,
the
I
good
feel
in
like
me,
she's like saying, you
rather
know
than
what? I
rebuke us
appreciate
for
your
our sins.
optimism, but let's not go crazy.
No one should be turned away from our doors. No one is without.
I mean, I don't know if I think
Whatever
one person can
whatever your
totally
mistakes,
redeem a corrupt
you are
institution,
loved
but I think at the very least she can
unconditionally.
mitigate some of, like, someone is going to be the divine, right? And I feel like she can probably mitigate some of the damage at least.
I think she'd be better than Cassandra.
Yeah, I love Cassandra, but Leliana's the better choice.
Well, it's kind of like the same vibes of like, I'm not religious, I don't care about Catholicism, but like having a cool pope
Yeah.
just like give me faith in humanity.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
yeah.
oh, the pope's being cool and saying cool shit and like being supportive of like marginalized communities. It's like, okay.
Yeah, there's some,
I love
yeah,
that.
there's still some
It's
issues,
not gonna
but yeah.
change everything, but it's like,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, and like the Pope absolutely would, you know,
Victory
as
in the
Liliana
outer
as
wilds.
Pope, I think absolutely would
The Archdemon
call
might
out
have
Donald
been a
Trump
real
for
threat
starting
to our
bullshit
army,
wars.
but it flew off once we turned
Yeah.
the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
I like this.
He'll
He's a
hide.
bitch.
What other choice does he have?
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet
Oh,
to
true.
fight
I
him
feel
one-on-one.
like they didn't
But he
consider
will come.
wet-bordered some of these
You will
dialogues.
get your chance.
I look forward to it.
Sure.
If he tries, he'll regret it.
I believe you.
Try to start shit, and we'll
It's dramatically
Not long
over
ago,
again.
this was impossible to imagine.
I feel like these aren't really
You,
cool stomping grounds.
successful against all odds.
I feel like she's
Victory
probably
close
just being
at
like,
hand.
wow, this view is
The
pretty, and
time
I
has
need to
come
think.
to consider what will come next.
We got plans.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked
Yeah, that is
and
true.
do not falter.
That is very true.
I will stand with you in the end, Inquisitor, if you will have me.
Oh, hey, we're right next to Blackwall, so I guess while we're here,
Oh, nice shortcut.
yep, I just jumped there. Hello.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps as a good thing I'm not a
Yeah.
Grey Warden.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a Darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright, yeah, let's, Okay. Oh. Keep having inventory issues. I will put some stuff in here.
Pitter patter up and at it.
Hmm. Willpower. I mean, that's good, because you already got plenty of willpower from the voices in our head. Okay. So thinking who to take for this, I kind of want to say, so Solus, obviously. I'm actually thinking Iron Bull just because I know that he likes, I'm thinking maybe Solus, Iron Bull, Blackwall, because, they can balance each other out, and also, I feel like Iron Bull would be excited about fighting a dragon. Okay, so, like I said, since I think previous ones did end up kind of making strength irrelevant, making constitution irrelevant, I'm going to give him more of a strength bonus. Let's see. Attack. That looks good. Risk it. And then for Blackwall, I want a big, big sword. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Gotta. I'll be fine. Let's see.
Looks like this. Who needs the view?
Well, we're about to fight a dragon, so the thing that gives bonuses to dragon slaying sounds good. Oh. And of course, bees. Okay. Solus. Alright, we good and beat up. Now it's time to take the fight to the guy.
A pleasure.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Altar of Myth. Got some.
To work?
Now, where was the...
Let's see what we have.
So I thought I was at the war table, but no, I think it's just on the map. Alright, world map. The Altar of Mythal. Actually, I think maybe Cassandra, Iron Bull, and Solus. Just because we haven't done much with Cassandra, and you know, this fight did kind of start with her, so.
It's here. I can feel it.
Yes. I feel it as well.
I'm really feeling it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
There it is.
There it is. Yes. Yeah, this game, some of the areas here are hella pretty. Alright, now what am I doing? Oh, use.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn.
Cry havoc
The
and let
cause
loose the
clear.
dogs of war.
A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Ancient Elven sounds like Shakespeare. I know.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her. Then one day she disappeared, and they had no one to speak to.
Do you need to do this alone?
Don't go too far. I may need your help if there's trouble.
You will perform this mysterious summoning alone, Inquisitor? Very bold.
Alone means without you.
You guys want to do that one? What do you think? Okay.
That means you also need to leave.
And do you even know what manner of creature will answer your call?
The voices say it will be Mythal.
And what is Mythal, beyond something thousands of years dead and gone?
They say you can remain.
How very
Alright, the voices in my head say you're allowed to stay. Okay.
You know who I am. The last to drink from your well of sorrows. Come to me, Mythal. Whatever you are, whoever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
That's Kate Mulgrew, by the way. Captain Janeway. And I thought, well, she's done a lot of things. So she was in Origins of New Black. So, yeah, for context, this is a character who's appeared in earlier games. So when, for anyone who's played previously, when this character shows up, she's like, hi, and she's like, Mom? Like, that's also for the fans, like, wait, what are you doing here? So, her being the ancient elvish goddess Mythal, that's a curveball.
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Oh, be a good lass and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
Then you are Mythal?
Okay, so for context, the reason Morgan says she's a deceiving witch is that in Dragon Age Origins, she finds out that this lady who, in Dragon Age Origins is known as Flemeth, the way she's kept herself alive for centuries is that she frequently has daughters, and then she just uses them to possess them and pass her soul into them. And Morgan's like, shit, I don't want to be, I don't want basically to be your body donor.
You better get the biggest fucking I'm sorry, thank you from her, because we just took over her being controlled by her mother.
Yes. Yeah, that is very true.
You're fucking welcome. This is exactly the opposite of what you wanted.
Yeah. I will say this, yeah.
I'm sure that cutscene isn't coming, but...
I think they might acknowledge it, I can't remember, but yeah.
Like, just a real quick turn of like, thank God you drink from the well.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be possessed by my mom.
I straight up want to kill myself.
Yeah. But I feel like this is the move, right? Like, she's supposed to be an elven goddess and she looks human.
That is confusing.
Mythal was the goddess of justice. I've seen the statues. She
was one of the people. Yes, indeed.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
That would be my question, yeah.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names.
Yeah.
But you may call me Flemeth.
Ew. Do you want to try again?
What different name?
You better rename yourself.
Yeah.
You can literally have picked anything, and that's what we would have called you, and you would have Flemeth.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, incidentally, when a couple of us, I think it was Seth and Robert and I, were joking about, when we were playing D&D and joking about the hags, that another hag would come in and take the form of a dragon and save us from the hags, they're talking about this lady, because at the beginning of Dragon Age Origins, like pretty early on, basically your whole Grey Warden kind of squad gets massacred, and you and Alistair are the only survivors, and then she shows up in dragon form and pulls you out of it. So that's what we were talking about.
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life
Yep.
by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Oh, if only that were so. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asher Belenar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance.
Oh, it's the woman in white.
Mithal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman.
I mean, yeah.
That is how my tale began.
That's like, hi. Yeah, it's a very cavalier way to describe the worst moment of my entire life.
Of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Yeah, come on, where were you, bitch?
If Mithal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Why did Mithal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things...
That's a weird... Okay, I think that's a glitch. I've never seen that. That is a glitch. I've never seen that.
As the world was betrayed.
What is happening?
Mithal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I received her revenge.
Yeah.
Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Why does everyone talking like they're Shakespeare all of a sudden? I mean, come on. Yeah, we need help, right?
We summoned you because we need your help.
Against the Magister who grasps beyond his reach. Yes, I know. The voices did not lie, Inquisitor. I can help you. The altar's guardian will come. Master the dragon, and it will be yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
That's not really helpful.
Actually not quite, because that's not the dragon she's talking about.
Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Now I have, and she is free to go.
But what of us?
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger.
I will say, having played Dragon Age Origins, I don't know how much I believe her about that.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now
There.
am rather pleased you drank from the well.
Yeah, you're damn straight. What else in your shit?
Yeah.
That was all rather odd.
Yes, well, Mother has always had that effect on people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I believe, you have a guardian of the altar to master.
Yeah, so there's another dragon. And we're gonna get this dragon to fight the other dragon. So we're gonna have a kaiju fight, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that honestly, yeah, the other ones I feel like are big, but you're right. Yeah, and I won't, again, you know, we're not really trying to defeat, we're not trying to kill or whatever, so I'm definitely not going to use the bees, because poor guy doesn't deserve bees. No, that is the whole health bar of the dragon. I think it's just indicating which one you have to return right now. Yeah, no, don't worry.
Doing this for the next 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, Chris was saying would be cool if the sounds made a tune as you did each one. I guess I missed that initially. Yeah, Chris, if you're still watching, that would be cool. Sorry, I keep hitting that. Okay. Okay, hang on a second. I am going to go into non-windowed mode, so that stops happening. Display. Yep, full screen. Yep. All right. Yeah. Hopefully that makes me jumping down enough that it'll let us. Yeah. In Iron Bull's inner monologue right now, I bet he's thinking, that's hot. Alright, yep, throwing the Pokeball. Thankfully it was the Master Ball, or the Mythol Ball, maybe, if you will.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Hell yeah.
Why did it fly off? Will it come back?
It will come when I summon it. Once.
Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to...
That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Hell yeah.
Now we need only find Corypheus.
Now you might say we have become the breaker of chains and mother of dragons.
The Inquisitor wishes.
Fair. Actually, no, I feel like Mythal is the mother of dragons. Actually, low-key, I feel like Kate Mulgrew as Mythal does feel exactly like, if I can imagine what Dany would be like if she got to 8, like, became like an old lady, you know, probably be that.
Inquisitor.
Have you watched House of the Dragon?
I have not. I've heard good things about it, though.
Bernice, the queen who never was.
Okay, so she, like, didn't...
Woman that's been,
yeah.
That, yeah, was the, like, the eldest sibling got passed over for her younger brother.
Yeah.
But she goes out like a champ in a dragon fight.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's like, fuck it, let's go.
Got nothing to lose. Alright. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out in the open. This starts events that leads to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards. Some content may not be available. Complete any important task before beginning this operation. Yeah, we have all the stuff that should be affected by this done. We are, I think, a little higher than that. We're at level 20-something.
Was the summoning successful, Inquisitor?
Wish I could tell you.
Alright.
Like, you know.
If I could answer that, I would. But you found what you needed. I did.
Sure.
Then all that remains is to
yeah.
find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
You don't know where this dragon is. It's kind of like, how are you losing track of dragons?
That is true.
Corypheus.
There seems like there should be a fight.
He did that? But why? Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Shut up, Josephine. Politics, we'll do
We have no forces to send.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that says, like...
Return from the Arbor Wilds.
This is not your fight.
Yeah, no, I get it. You know, she's not the person who I think will be able to understand, yeah, he hasn't got what he wanted, so he's gonna burn the whole place down.
We're not doing military strategizing for Josephine. That's not
Yeah.
what she's looking for.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Thanks, babe. Cool opinion. We're gonna keep talking about this, though. Why don't we do some paperwork?
Yeah, just like give her a kiss on the forehead and let her focus on the paperwork.
It's great, babe. Thanks. So dismissive.
Just as Corypheus expected.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say it would have been crazy if we ended it with a, I gotta go now.
That would be funny.
I
have to go. Alright, yes. So it's like, yeah, Cassandra, Bull, or not, so it's Cassandra, Bull, Solus. Let's do it!
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
human soul.
So someone pointed out to me the way he does this floating buildings thing. It looks exactly like the Black City, which is the place in the Fade that he and the other Magisters went to, where they got corrupted. Yeah.
Wow, this place is really great architecture.
We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
Yeah, not anymore, because we knew, because she used to believe in the Dalish god, but now it's like, nah, they're just people. Alright?
I don't believe in gods.
Yeah, fuck it, I guess I'm an atheist now.
It's one of the few one-for-ones that there's been in dialogue options.
Yeah. I guess they figured, no, we don't really need to improve on that. It's just, yep, there we go. Kaiju fight. Yeah, bitch, we fucking do.
How clever of you. It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Dude, literally nothing about this story so far has gone your way so far. What makes you think this is going to be any different? Okay, now we're going to whip out the beats.
As you wish.
Honestly, I do feel that I do like to headcanon that at the end of this, the Inquisitor is going to hold a service for all the dead comrades who gave their lives to fight Corypheus. You know, because they've been pulling so much weight, I feel like they have got it, you know?
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
He's like, check out my laser. Alright.
Look at you, wearing slave markings on your face with pride. You are nothing. A race of sniveling cowards. I will destroy you defend our power.
True. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Yes, oh, here we go, we got him. And I'll have him take a potion just so, yeah.
Feel my wrath, wretch.
Go. I mean, these are pretty cool visuals for a final boss battle, I gotta say.
I will not stand for this outrage.
Bitch, you're literally not standing, you're floating. Actually, I really want the Inquisitor to actually shout that. Like, you're not standing, you're floating. Just like, shut the fuck up.
A pike shall hold your head before the gates of the Grand Cathedral, Seeker.
We shall see about that.
As you wish.
Yep, so let's stay out of the way. Good. Thank
you. You dare to touch an avatar of divinity. Feel my wrath.
Yeah.
I will not stand for this outrage.
Again, bitch, you're floating. Also, you said that already. See? Floating. He's literally floating. That's true. Yep. Okay, he was clearly standing there, but... Dive bomb. Hell yeah. Our dragon fell. But we still got bees. Good, yeah, it's still as you stay back. on. Get up, Solus.
Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
I'm gonna check if they're already healing potion things. There might or might not be, but we'll do our best. Oh, yes, there is. Good. Excellent.
The breach is getting bigger! It will endanger the world! We must stop this!
So at first I was like, wait, can he teleport? But then now I'm realizing it. I think he's doing the fade step thing I've been doing too. Yeah, like see, he's basically moving around like a Flash. Okay, that's cool. Come on.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist,
If you ever truly existed, aid me now!
Solus?
The orb.
What do y'all think?
Can we fix it?
Can we fix it? Yeah.
Are you sure? We could take the pieces, try to...
That would not recover what has been lost.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way, no matter what comes. I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Got the whole gang.
See, a lot of you here, not all of you were helping in the last battle.
Then it's over. How lovely.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Time to party! I think scenes like this are literally the only reason the Skyhold is such a ridiculous staircase entrance.
A moment, my lady. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing
After
we
the
can
orb
do.
is destroyed,
But I will keep looking.
Something's not right, I think. Where's our
Why
boy?
would he just leave? Something must be wrong. You said he was upset about the orb. That can't be the only reason.
He took his ball and went home, almost literally.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated,
That's true.
we have a moment to stop and celebrate.
Which is usually the opposite of how that
Afterwards,
works.
you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Okay, this does feel like a dumb question, but I'm curious what they say anyway, so
The
I'll ask
fighting's
it.
over. Why do they want to meet me now? You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Alright, so what do y'all think? I'll let you give you a sec to see it. I kind of like 2, I think. Well, now they're eager. What do you think, Jordan?
I didn't hear them before, so.
Oh, it's like everyone wants to hear our opinion.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me. Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we're the only ones left standing because he kept floating. You know, we get to kind of just quickly converse with people for a last time, and that's the end.
Pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
I like and survived.
And lived to tell the tale.
Now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
I mean, I think the implication is they were fighting on the ground, but yes.
I didn't see you.
I
just fought a dragon and this guy. Really do shit.
You know what? I feel like she's feeling herself. So yeah, let's put everything back together.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
I will say
Anyone can do it. You can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
Yeah, we won. Now we've got no other hope. Now we're all fucked.
Am I imagining?
Fantasy
Or
world
do we have
or
a moment to breathe?
whatever, but now what?
Yeah.
I just have a bunch of like disenfranchised people and
Yeah.
a bunch of like destruction and devastation to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I kind of like, no, we don't have a moment to breathe. It's all in your head.
Definitely your imagination. The party, the cake, it's all an elaborate dream.
The cake is a lie, you're saying?
Maker knows I could use the sleep. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still.
I feel like because he's trying to fend off all the people trying to hit on him, remember?
That we will continue to do so.
Well, that's because he's keeping them at bay, but he can't turn his back.
Totally, yeah, that's how that works.
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
Face out, ass, against the wall. That's the way I like to hide.
To prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
That was the Tevinterest Vint in the history of all Vints.
Oh,
The
yeah.
original mold from which subsequent Vints were cast. And I got to help kick the shit out of him. Good times, boss. Good times.
Let's see.
Say that was good.
Sure.
How was that good in any way, Bull?
We all walked away. Chantry folk are picking up what's left of Corypheus with a dustpan and a pastry scraper. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Den Hasrath and stayed because Corypheus was an
Yeah.
Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
Where do you want to go? I feel like that's a good question.
Got anywhere in mind?
If it's all the same with you, I'm pretty good right here. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
Keep working. Yeah.
Maybe you should keep working.
I'll leave the title for last. Naming things is always the worst.
I mean, to be fair, I agree.
still
Naming
haven't
things is
decided
hard.
if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
Hmm.
One time the neighbor here who's junior year, our yearbook was called Wood.
That's funny.
They each had like a total yearbook theme. Our yearbooks were like really expensive, an inch and a half thick, hardcover, full color, and like the yearbook clearly put a lot of effort into it. But I just remember the one time I was like, that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. I think you should write a book. Just, again, different title.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Just like go up to Josie, like pack your bags, and
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun to save the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Shut up. Whatever brings comfort.
Yeah.
In the wake of this mess, people should think whatever brings them comfort.
So, you don't know? Like everyone else? Fine.
Yeah, she's like, I had my gods, and then one of them now is like living in my body, I guess. So I don't. So she's like, I'm having a time here.
That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
Yeah, they're like family. I feel like.
What do you want to do? I'm not talking to any of you ever again.
This is home if you'll have it.
Straight up. Fuck all of you.
I cry. I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Reason for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Oh, there's Cole. Hello, Cole.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help. It seems wrong to celebrate, but I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this. The servants are drinking. Some of them are drinking while lying down.
Yeah. Would you like to join them?
Do you have any interest in joining them?
I don't know. Not now. It makes things more complicated.
He's like, I don't feel old enough to drink yet.
I'm not ready. Someday.
After all of this too.
Maybe. What happens
I just
next?
saved the world.
Where do we
I'm
go?
just going through it myself. I have to walk around to everyone. Like, what you need, buddy? You're honest. Figure it out.
I mean, sometimes I feel that about like other neurodivergent friends of mine. Like, I gotta make sure they are alright. And there he is, he neurodivergent stimming. Very relatable. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be done.
The Inquisition is just getting started.
You know, nobody expects it.
Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Hey, Dorian.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me.
Yeah.
This is your influence.
It won't last.
Don't worry, the notoriety won't last long.
You, they'll remember. Me? One day I'll be that piece of minutia they use to trip up aspiring historians. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that. He spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
Bye.
Will you be returning to Tevinter now?
No, actually. I was thinking of sticking around for a while.
Would that have anything to do with the
Hey,
Iron
look, though. Would that have anything to do with Iron Bolt?
You know how it is. Plus, what would you do without me?
How will I ever know unless you go?
Clever. See? I keep your wits sharp.
Yeah, Ari says just like, would this have anything to do with Iron Bolt? Maybe.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Ooh, cake.
I love tiny cakes, and there are so many. Which should I try first? I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An awful combination, but it's quite popular in Val Royeaux. I believe they call it exquisite misery.
Yeah.
Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
They're like, no, what? Were we supposed to?
That's funny. Oh yeah, hey boo.
Ugh, I should never have hired you so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's
funny.
fine. It is not.
I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be.
Do you like the drinks?
I'm not sure about them.
Spoils the well of magic by taking a shit in it.
Yeah, okay. Also, I feel like, yeah, take a breath is the move, right?
Honestly, I just want to set this whole place on fire.
Oh.
If you don't pause for a moment, your heart is going to stop.
At least I spared me the incident. What a disaster this man is late. The invitation for a guest barely went out at all, and
at this point, no one's looking me in the
oh,
eye. It's becoming a thing.
wonderful. Prepare for a small banquet. That's the end of the world.
Like Josephine's
You
not
know what
turning
everyone is talking about
like,
tonight?
fuck off.
Commoners.
Why is she facing away from us?
Because
Is
they...
she worried about everyone's temperature too? Not everyone's hitting on everyone. At a certain point, they're just being rude.
Alright, well, we can at least tease her a bit.
Are you descending into open
But yeah, I think the short answer is they didn't really provide mechanics for making them turn around and face you for some of these
Never
things.
forget those we lost. But for
Nobody's
tonight,
looking at us at this party.
Everyone's being super weird.
Just take the tiny cakes and we go.
Alright. I think Cassandra is facing us here.
I can't believe it's over. It's an impossible task. Defy the country, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that could be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
You don't have to celebrate. Is someone making you be here? Like, are you being held at gunpoint? If you think that people are suffering and need to go be helped, like, this goes for everyone at the party. Go help them.
To make us the order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile, I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand. You are not a believer, I know. Yet you have come to mean so much to us all. Despite all my doubts, despite everything, you proved to be exactly what we needed.
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Valwayo to organize the loyalist.
Okay, the fact that Vivienne, of all people, is kind of facing us, that's actually kind of funny.
But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
Party and make the castle dark. Yeah, let me hear your castles later to what you got.
True. I mean, I
Brighter than this in this castle.
I'm thinking about the future because all the darkness has me morose. Yeah, we'll
As a matter of fact, I am.
And well, you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal. Go mingle.
Where were
The
you?
night is still young.
Alright, let's wrap this up.
Yep, I think that's everyone. Because, yeah, Solus is gone. Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna bang?
Oh,
May I
now
join
you're
you?
looking at me, bitch?
Are we gonna bang? No.
I think they're going up to the place where they bang.
Okay. It's like, where is this door going?
I wanted to catch you. The celebrations appear to be winding down with the sunrise.
The sunrise. So,
I've never witnessed such a lovely sight.
we know what happened before the
They've
sunrise.
all coked out. They've just been up until dawn.
Okay, I want to say you're lovelier, right? 'Cause that's cute.
I am curious. It is.
What about me?
I was gonna say, what about me is funnier.
What about me?
Alright, sure, we'll do it.
I am standing right here, you know. Shall I compare you to the sun?
Dang, all the Shakespeare
Write a
references
few
lately.
couplets. I could not do you justice.
Aw.
Cop out.
It's been good to have this celebration, free of what the future holds. Whatever awaits us, my lady, I know only one thing. I would never have you face it alone.
A meteor comes down and just annihilates them.
I presume that's implied that they're about to kiss, but yeah.
I was gonna say, kiss.
Alright, but yeah, I think there's a little bit of credits thing basically saying, oh, this is what
Tis
happened.
said that
to people, yeah.
Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. Where once war raged, there is now a shaky peace. Orlais
Yeah.
resurgent, the Empress a patron of arts and culture. Many
Yeah, she should
attribute
fire
this
whoever she
recovery to her
commissioned to
lady
make her.
love, though others wonder how long their reunion will truly last. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Her subjects approve of the alliance, even if some claim it is the only reason she yet clings to power. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawk is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst throne.
She's got her little nug.
Given the name Divine Victoria, she first declares an end to the Circle of Magi. The mages will now
Liliana
govern
said mage
themselves.
rights.
She opens the priesthood to other races,
It's a little, the nose for one thing I think is too
and
big.
rededicates the chantry to the principle of charity. Divine Victoria is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith. She meets with their leaders, urging unity. Miraculously, her words take root, and for now, the chantry remains strong. The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. For the moment, it appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout Thedas. And what of the Inquisition itself? Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, she has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
Alright, start packing up some stuff. Oh yeah, sorry, I was gonna finish that, but then I got wrapped up in this. Probably finish it on later. Here, let's see. Yeah, that was fun, no? Oh, little after credits thing.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Old friend. Okay, so two things about that. One, you may have noticed she called him the Dread Wolf. Yeah, so that was our boy Solus, or by his true name, Fen'Harel, the Dread Wolf.
You know, we should have picked Solus.
I
always liked him.
Yeah, his romance is very interesting. But yeah, no, he is in fact the Dread Wolf Fen'Harel. And again, there's an epilogue that I'll show you guys later, but it expands a little bit on that. But yeah, he is also ancient elven gods. That's why he was just kind of standing there. No one knew where he came from. And also he said,